And we are going to have Mila versus Christy.
Okay, Mila.
Yep, yeah, first Mila of the tournament.
Okay, and the buttons were checked. Okay, Mila's another really interesting character. I mean, what are your feelings on her and where she stands in the tier list?
Mass damage. I put her right in the middle of the pack. She doesn't excel in that much. I mean, she does have the catch grab high crush, which is a great catch grab. At the same time, her buttons are very slow. And she's a little lackluster as far as strings go. She's really easy to read. So this is going to be the first critical burst here by Blackberry. He's going to take 10 damage, 30%, good wake-up tech. Wow, misses thrown off axis, but still, SU does not capitalize, and he is locked in the corner, and you do not want to be locked against Christy. That's going to be almost a great.
Wow.
First round to Blackberry Chaos.
What a strong start. I mean, and this is what we were talking about, you know, with Christy and in Blackberry's hands especially, what she can do. And, I mean, this is, you know, we need to see an adjustment from Mila right here.
Absolutely. We haven't even seen Sue throw a punch. There it is, the first sun, 60 frame setup. There it goes.
There we go.
Nice, get the guaranteed down throw. Yep,
I like that.
Down throw. There's a good break, leaves him at 0. But what sucks is that the break benefits Christy because they're at 0. Christy has a 9-frame jab.
Yes.
Damage, 3 PvP in the wall, hits all weight classes next to the wall. Oh, this could be a power blow, and it is.
Beautiful.
What are you doing?
And he knew what he was doing clearly, and we're happy for it because he closed it out.
I felt like he should have just power blown to get, the guaranteed damage easily, but he was able to finish it with the combo. So he did not make me eat my words. 60 frame setups, back and forth. Mila with that forward punch, sit down stun, guarantees another forward punch wake up. And what Mila capitalizes at is that, you know, we have Christy who's the striker, the spacer, but Mila has raw damage, and she has a really good like, I don't know how to explain it, like a great pressure game. Like, she gets guaranteed down throws off all of her combos, and that is lightning quick and gets her damage. Wow.
What a finish, and I didn't think he was going to be able to kill him that
punch
clearly.
Forward punch.
And you know what? This man has shown that he knows his damage, and he knows what combos to do in what situations, and that's huge.
He knew that after that punch forward punch, forward punch, he then did forward punch to bound, and then he did kick to get that final kick, and he killed him last round.
Beautiful.
Beautiful combo.
Wonderful Mila play. And again, Mila's a character too you don't see too much of. So I wonder what Blackberry's preparation was for Mila. You know, it probably didn't involve much Mila training, honestly.
Absolutely. Talk about damage. And here we have Blackberry getting ragdolled to the ground. If he loses this round, he's going to go down the first set.
This could be huge. And Sue has really come down and shown us what he can do.
Unsafe.
Very impressed so far.
Could have been a whiff punished by Sue. Oh, there's that 60 frame. That's it.
Wow. What a response. Because again, he lost that first round. Almost a great.
Blackberry
and he comes back
lost.
and takes 3 straight.
Blackberry looked lost.
He did, and I wonder if we'll see a character change. Yeah, I believe we are.
Now, he did this to me too, though. Okay. He did this to me too. He went for the character change. He rolled over Rachel, but went right back to Christy.
Okay. And so you know what? I think that's a good thing to do. Everyone's different, of course, but I think taking a minute, going to the character select screen, it's within the rules to do so.
Right.
I think it's a good thing. You know, especially when you just took a loss like that, where you lost 3 rounds straight. In that way, too, and in kind of an impressive way. I think the crowd's getting behind Sue.
Look at that. See that? He went to Rachel, and he faked that and went back to Christy. Now, I do not think that was a smart move. And the reason why I say that is because if you go with Rachel, it eliminates Mila's juggles. Eliminates them. She's a super heavyweight.
Because of the weight.
She can't get any of that stuff. So maybe he should have went with her.
Right, absolutely.
Because Christy just got 3-1. But then again, he did it with me too, and he came out on top.
Well, I don't know if he's trying to play a mind game. I don't think that's really the time to be trying to play mind games.
Kick into serpent stance, quick
launcher. A loss like that.
Right. You're right. Maybe it's not the time for a mind game.
Yeah,
he needs to be holding that forward punch. You can see that on reaction all day long. Off of Mila's forward grab, she actually gets a guaranteed kick, and then the punch can be held after that, or he can do the punch for a ground setup. Nice, 70 frame stun limbo.
Okay.
But a good hold by Blackberry.
Absolutely, and a nice round, a good response. Blackberry needed to do that. He needed to come out strong in this round, and he did.
And when you have 1 hit of life against Christy, I mean, what do you?
Wow, what a block! Nice defense.
Man, Mila
right there.
Mila
when he dropped one.
One thing I'm noticing now more than ever is the amount of 60 frame stun. I mean, 60 frame stun. She has a ton of them. Guaranteed down throw. Anytime she finishes with that forward people's K, look at that, 50%. Mila with the damage.
I've got to say, I'm just really impressed with Sue right now. Regardless of the result of this match, I mean, he has really opened my eyes.
And that was a great combo.
And look at the damage there. I mean, wow.
That could be it. He has a wall right behind him. That's it. He's going to die from this. Oh, he's dead.
That's a yeah. The
He's
fall
dead.
damage should kill,
Yep, it will.
and it did.
And it will.
Wow, big comeback. That was huge for Blackberry, honestly.
He did the same thing against me. Just came back, a quick 3-0. It might be. Will Sue needs to be able to throw him off his feet a little bit. Went for that guaranteed down pickup instead of taking the extra damage into the wall. I gotta disagree with it. I think you gotta slam into the wall. Take the extra damage and the wall pressure on the wake up.
I see what you mean.
Back turn.
Hey, it's a preference thing, but yeah, I think you're probably right.
3 PP, guaranteed all weight classes on the wall. +8.
I love how he's doing that. That's beautiful.
I could be wrong. It might be +4, actually. That might be wrong, but I know it's plus.
All right, so big response from Blackberry. 3
3-0.
straight that one.
Yeah, same thing happened to me.
So he basically, Blackberry won the first round of the first match. Then Sue won 3 straight.
Right.
Now this match, Blackberry wins 3 straight.
And I like
So,
this choice. No
final match.
hesitation by Sue. Right back in, play again, right back in.
Yes.
He did not lose by a lot. He just needs to recalibrate himself. Right now, Blackberry is playing better. There's that sit-down stun. Guaranteed 60 frames. That's it. That's guaranteed power blow.
Wow.
Forward kick, 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 serpent stance, P+K. Nice. Tech up there. You got to hold that punch there. You can't let her do that to you. And right now, Sue is locked. Right now, Sue is locked up.
Oh, okay, something unique this is.
Something
okay, so we
unique.
have
Oh,
an
of
SU,
course,
we're
yeah.
calling him Sue. Again,
Something
we
unique.
weren't
Give me a
told.
break.
The screen says Sue. Okay, we were just reading it.
Yeah.
But no, anyway, something unique. Oh my God, I remember him from back in DOA5U, Hayabusa player. Wow, so he's got Amila now. And you know what? It makes more sense because I know he's a really talented fighting game player. And this makes more sense to me now. I understand why I was so impressed with him without knowing who he was.
While we watch both of these players play, I have to seem to notice that Sue is not using any string into tackle transition, and he's not tackling that much at all. You gotta. That's one of Mila's strengths. Punish. Here we go. Will he get it? There's the guaranteed kick I was talking about. There's a punish right back on Blackberry. Sue can't lose this. Sue cannot lose this.
Unique.
I'm
We're
calling
gonna
him
keep
Sue.
calling him Sue.
It's too easy to say when you're talking. 60 frames on, and that's gonna go to the wall. That's
wow. All right. Big
Punch
response
forward,
from
punch.
Unique. And he needed to do that. That was so huge. Again, we talk about these huge rounds, these huge moments.
Needed.
Making that comeback. Because if he went down 2-0 there, I mean, you know, now it's 1-1. Totally different complexion of the match.
Yup, and there it is. Sue now trying to get something unique, trying to get back into the battle of high counter blow. There's the grab, guaranteed kick. Will he get the follow-up? You know, we haven't seen something unique do kick. The punch is guaranteed after the kick punch, and you get ground game. He hasn't done it once. You know, you got to incorporate the mix-up. I get you don't want to get held, but you got to incorporate the mix-up. Nice launcher there, forward punch, going for the damage, and there's the tackle.
There it is. Oh, and he wasn't able to chain the follow-up in.
And now, for those of you that don't know,
big round, and this could be last round here if Unique's able to take it.
Potential for something unique. Something unique.
Yep.
You know, Mila has a great space game. She has a lot of ranged moves. And now, I do not think she excels against Christy in the space game, but I do have to say, you know, the tackle definitely makes her a threat. It's a catch grab, it does a ton of damage.
Absolutely, very patient there. They're both being very patient. I mean, see, they know what's on the line here.
Right, no punish there by Blackberry. Might come back to haunt him. He didn't get the back turn even though he was going for it. Good launch, punch, kick, 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 kick to finish out, 12 hit. There's a huge plus. Unique cannot hit a button after that. Unique looking locked up. He's got to get out of the corner. Great kick. Will he go for the punch? He doesn't go for it again. Forward punch. He's going for those 60 frames. There it is.
Wow, and look at the patience.
Will he go for the punch? He's not going for the punch at all, not once. He's going to die here. 3P. Yep, he's dead.
Oh, wow, what damage. Okay, final round.
Look,
what a
he's
match.
getting something unique is getting a ton of grabs. He needs to just finish the kick punch and not just mix up. Punish. No punish there. Two low sweeps by something unique. Going for the stun game instead. But he's locked in the corner. And this is not where you don't want to be against Christy. Great hold. Wow, something unique has not gotten a full mount 3 punch yet. Yeah, he's been broken every time.
You're right, yeah.
And that helps with Christy because she has a 9-frame jab. They're at 0 after that break.
You're right, yeah. And there's been some damage left on the table.
That's it. This is crucial. This is crucial. That's it, Skim.
That's game. All right. What a match. Blackberry closing it out.
Blackberry Chaos getting height. No one feeling it.
Great match. They shake